Hi, Dory. Yeah, my chat disconnected and then my live went. I don't know what's going on there. Yeah, my husband just took the dog for a walk. So, hello, everybody. Sorry about that. My chat disconnected and then my live stream went. Because after the chat disconnected, my live stream said unable to connect. It's like, great. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. That's okay, Cardiac. Gotta be, or it's gotta be my connection, my internet connection too. I wish my twin would pop in here once in a while. Tara, not Tara Cope, the other Tara. But she's been having so many health problems. Tara, the other Tara, that she goes to bed at like 8, 9 o'clock. Hi, All About Vehicles. Welcome back, guys. I appreciate y'all coming back. Skype? No, I've never used Skype. Yeah. My chat disconnected. When I plugged my computer back in, that's when everything went. I need to get a battery for my computer. That's what I need for my computer. I need a battery. Because I bought the computer used as it was. So I need to get a battery. And they're not cheap. Yeah, that is weird. She go? She came in, but he didn't come in. Who are you bringing in?
We ain't gonna have her much longer.
Who?
That girl.
Why?
That girl.
Oh, I probably got to give her a bath.
No,
She's what?
real skinny. She's walking funny.
Well, she's old. Thank you, guys.
About 9 years old.
Yeah, she's 9. That girl, one of my kitties outside. Gonna be passing on here shortly of here in a little while of old age.
So who won Dallas and Seattle?
Dallas won.
So they're going on.
Yeah, Dallas won.
Okay.
Thank you, James. I ain't adding nobody on Skype. I don't even know how to use Skype. Only time I FaceTime is when I'm talking on Messenger. And I have only talked to Carla and Tara. And Anita. Me and her FaceTime for a little bit one time. Thank you, guys. And somebody, what? Somebody told me that in Kevin's stream What? In Kevin's stream earlier that Hangouts, they're going to get rid of Hangouts. By the end of the year. Yeah. Which will be sad. That's really silly to get rid of it because a lot of people use it. A lot of people use it. I haven't gotten familiar on how to use it yet, but and all my chains are messed up. Yeah, they're going to get rid of Hangouts by the end of the year. They're going to phase it out. Then there's going to be something called something chat. It's going to be nothing but chat, and it's not going to be, I don't know. I seen that somewhere myself, but I wasn't sure if it was true or not. Dang, cat. Oh, that must be Crystal, my deaf cat. I have a deaf kitty. And she likes to dig the china when she's in the litter box. Yep. Don't they realize how many people on YouTube and other places use Hangouts? That's cool. So that thing in your house, Cardiac, it's not bad, not a bad one. It's not a bad spirit. Kind of give me the willies last night. Okay. Yes, typical. Well, it's not YouTube doing it. It's Google doing it. It's not YouTube. It's Google doing it. Well, she's a mod. She's like James. She's a mod in many channels. Did you get rid of it, Cardiac? Or can you get rid of it? Frozen. No, the other Tara. It's gone? Good. Good. No, there's another Tara I call my twin. No, Tara Cope is my YouTube sister too. Well, hello, Dustin. Don't leave us, Dustin. You sound like you're gonna leave us. I seen you was live, but I was kind of in the middle of another stream. I was going from stream to stream on 2 streams. No, I'm in the process of doing either a live stream. Yes. She said, me and her, I talked. Yeah, don't leave us, Dustin. We all love you, hon. I talked to her last week, I think. Week before New Year's. She's been going through a lot of health problems, so that's why you hardly ever see her in here, because she's usually in bed early. Tara M. I call her my twin. Yeah, she's been going through a lot of health problems. That's why you don't see her in here. So just keep her in your prayers. Guys, just keep Tara M. She's Tara Melanchuk, I think that's how you pronounce it, but she's going through a lot of health problems. That's fine. I mean, a lot of your streams, you do a lot of what do they call them? Shout out streams. Thank you, Frozen. Thank you, honey. And I think it's awesome that you do these shout out streams. Yeah, me too. Hey, Weedos. Yeah, he's getting better, but his stomach is bothering him. And he's going to call Monday, guys. Cardiac and everybody that knows. Remember last night I showed you the thing on his sugar and stuff? He's going to call his doctor on Monday and make an appointment before February. Like he's going to try and get in next week. And find out what's going on, you know. See what he has to do to have it taken care of, because his stomach's been really bothering him. And I hope it's not his other hernia. Yes, thank you, Frozen. How you doing, Weedos? Thank you, Lulu. Thank you, Lulu. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm hoping he gets, because he's been in a lot of pain right under his belly. And he does have a hernia down there on one side. And I hope that's not what's bothering him. Plus, he has ulcers, which aren't good anyways. But he's been cutting back on his dip, because he does dip. He quit smoking over a year ago. But now he dips. And he's cut back on that. He's drinks his coffee with no sugar. Now he drinks maybe 2 to 3 glasses of tea a day, and the rest he drinks water or juice. He doesn't have much of an appetite right now. Thank you, Lulu. Frozen. But yes, I will be picking out my songs probably tomorrow night. or I might go through them tomorrow and see which ones I can do. For Tuesday night on Cab 7, I will be singing on Cab 7's live Tuesday night, when he goes live on Tuesday. Yeah, so guys, keep my hubby in your prayers. He's a good man. He's a good man. We had, 17 years is a long time, you know. Me and him's been together for 17 years. We're not legally married, but might as well call it marriage because we've been together so long and been through some hell in 17 years. We've been through hell and back many times in 17 years. Ooh, somebody got a raunchy ass, or one of the cats farted. "31 years? Yep. Well, his kid, I don't have any human kids. My kids have 4 legs. My kids have 4 legs. He has 2 adult children with kids. So they consider me their grandmother. But they call me by my name. And they consider me their stepmom. So, yeah. And we've been through hell and back in 17 years. And that's why, I've been homeless. Like I said on Cab 7 stream, I've been clean and sober. Mostly clean because alcohol wasn't really my thing. But drugs were the hard stuff. I've been clean for over, 13 years. Yes, we were addicted together after we got together. But like I said, we got away from the people, places, and things that caused us to get addicted. When we moved in with his parents, his mom and his brother here. We haven't. We've been here for 9 years, and we lived with his mom and his brother in another trailer. We've just gotten away from everything. So, and I thank God every day that I have a roof over my head. Yeah, I've been married one time before. We were only married, and he was a good man. Because back in them days when I married my first husband, I was still in my addiction, and he was a good man. And I messed that up, but that's my fault. But this man here, he's an awesome man. I love my husband with all my heart. Whether he believes it or not, I do. Hi, Tara. Hi, hon. But like I said, I legally got married to my first husband, and we lasted 3 years. We planned on getting married many times, but just never did. Hey, Bama, somebody was just, oh, old hippie. I don't think I see her in here. Old hippie's back, and she was wondering why you aren't supported to her anymore. How you doing, Bama? She said you were not in her subscriptions or something. She was in my first live stream, but I had to restart a new one because my chat disconnected, and after my chat disconnected, my stream disconnected. So it's like, okay. Okay, Bama, you have an awesome evening. Thank you for stopping in, sis. Yeah, I've been going through and checking people's subscriptions. Now, what the funny thing is when I go to look for a channel, it'll say unsupported, that I'm unsupported, that when I go to a video on that live stream, it'll say I'm supported. Or if I go to, like I'm looking through channels, I'll type something in and I know that I'm supported to this channel, and this channel. But it'll say I'm not, and then when I go to that channel, it'll say I'm supported. It's like, wait a minute. I know I'm supported to this channel, but you're telling me I'm not. And then when I go to it, you're telling me I am. So I am planning on maybe, possibly, if I have the gas to do it, going to a different cemetery than I usually go to. Little man. Little man. This is little man. He sleeps on the back of the chair, and when he falls asleep, he falls forward and just boom. Huh, baby. It's boof, boof, boof. What are you doing? He's a Manx. He's a Manx. He has no tail. He was born like that. I found him and Morticia out in a mud puddle when they were kittens in front of my trailer, didn't I? All right, hurry back, Bama. Aw. See, my baby out. And I have Peanut next to me. I don't have all the cats I had next to me last night. They're all laying on the blankets. I have them throw blankets you can buy at Walmart for like $2.50. I have a whole mess of them, and I've got them laying all over the house. And they love sleeping on them when it's cold out. Yeah, I hate that. I hate that, James. I hate that. Hi, Eagle Eye. I promise, I'll get your guys' bells and skulls out soon. I just haven't had the money. Because like I said, this costed me a bunch. But I will get them out. You, Eagle Eye, I have, instead of that skull, I have another skull in mind that I'm going to send directly to you from where I'm getting it from. So that'll come next week. I promise that'll come next month. Bells, I will work on them. I promise you I will send them. I promise. I feel so bad that I can't afford to send them. I feel so bad, man. Because I promised them to you and it's been months. And I feel bad about that. Even to the bells I was going to send Mike and Belinda. Please don't be upset with me. I'm working on it. It's just, I am not sure how much it's going to cost me. Hello, Bridget. To send them bells out. But the skull is going to come from a different place. It's not going to be that skull. It's going to be a nicer skull. And I'm going to try to send that out next month. I was going to send it out this month. It just cost me. My new phone. I will get them out. I promise you I will get them out. I will get if I have to, I'll get an envelope and I'll stick the bells in one of them manila envelopes and see how much it's going to cost me to send them out. Because I know Belinda would love to have them when she gets her new place. Belinda and Mike both. Yes, they need to get rid of Top Chat. They need to get rid of that. They need to get rid of that Top Chat. So, Belinda, I will get them out to you. I just feel bad because you guys want them and I just haven't been able to send them out. The other ones I sent out, I sent them, I bought them from a place and I sent them directly from that place to them. And that's what I think I'm going to do. I'm going to do with the eagle now. The bells, I'm working on that. Yeah, that's what I mean. I have to go through and make sure I'm supported to everybody on here too. But I'm not sure if I'm going to do a live stream about it or if I'm going to do a video. But there's one I want to do that one of my sisters did for New Year's, and I want to do it my way, you know. But it's going to be a very special video. Yeah, I have to go make sure if I'm still supported to Eagle Eye. 'Cause I haven't been over there in a while. Yeah, I don't unsupport anybody either. Everybody I support, I try to stay supported too. Have a good night, Dory. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for coming in and hanging out. You have a blessed evening, Dory. And say hi to Dory. Okay. Try to get yourself some holy water too, Dustin. Yeah. The best way to donate is donate to PayPal. That way YouTube doesn't take. Aw, that's sweet. Good night, Dory. Dory's his little doggy. She's so cute. Yes. Cool, Belinda. Cool. That is awesome. Good, Belinda. That's awesome. Yeah. You can also have your cross blessed too. If you don't have it already blessed, Dustin, if a priest is there or a preacher or whatever, you can have him bless that cross too. You can ask him to bless it for you. Boil the hell out of it. Mike. Yeah, you can. That's how I have my water. You can do that too. You take a bottle of purified water. Not like you buy at the store, purified water. They say purified. Use purified water. Put salt in it. Put your hands over it and ask God to bless it. Say a prayer. When I blessed mine, I said the Lord's Prayer, and then I asked God to bless it. What is that prayer that Tara told me? I'm trying to remember it. It goes, by the Almighty Spirit and the blood of Jesus Christ, for peace, prosperity, happiness, and protection, I ask you, God, to bless this water. Amen. Something on the order of that. Or like when I use salt around the outside of my house, I ask God to bless the salt to keep the negative out of my house. But it's a prayer on the order of that. It's because you can say that it is kind of like a prayer. Because Tara M, my twin, sent me that prayer, and I can't find it. I gotta find it on my messenger. Yes, Bridget. I just haven't made it to a Catholic church. I mean, we go to one, but the church is not. I mean, the church is there, but the church itself, when they have church, it's at the new church. The only thing they have at the old church is the food pantry. They haven't moved it to the new church yet. And they haven't sold the property of the old church yet. They're trying to sell the property before they move the food pantry. Let's see, it's chilly in here. I gotta get a heater tomorrow. I gotta spend $10 and get a heater. No, boiling it, no. Mike was just kidding. Mike was joking. Okay, I appreciate. I'll be looking for it, Dustin. Let me know. Yeah, that's what I would do, Dustin. No, I don't boil it. I don't boil it. I just get a bottle of purified water. I put salt in it. And I ask the Lord to bless it. There's even video. I think there's videos on YouTube, people doing that. I think. Don't quote me on that. That's okay, Dustin. Hey, that's what we're here for. We're here to help you out. Yeah, I understand. I agree with you completely, Dustin. I completely agree with you. Completely. And the card reading that Mama Cat's son gave me tonight was a good one too. Mama Cat went live and with her son Jeff, and they did card readings earlier. And the one for me, I understand, Bridget. I need to do that one night. Go back to the old. Try one of the when I first started doing paranormal. I need to do that again. I need to go back and do the old way. Before I had the spirit box and stuff, and see what happens. I need to do that one night. What's the matter, Peanut? This is Peanut. Okay, Cardiac, you have an awesome evening. Thank you for being here. I don't know why you lost 2 supporters. I don't think you lost anybody in here. Hey, don't sneeze on my computer. You always get up here and you sneeze on my computer there, boy. Good night, Cardiac. Excuse me. Ooh. You all right, buddy? Lay down, go sleepy. Yes. Good night, sis. Thank you for coming in and hanging. And for coming back after I had to start a new stream. I probably, let me see. What? Oh, battery fully charged. I just made 1550, Bridget, so I probably lost some already. Thanks to Talk of the Week, I made 1550. Yeah, see? I just lost a bunch of supporters. I was at 1550 and now I'm down to 1544. And I just made it to 1550. So I just lost 4. Or I lost 6. And Talk of the Week, when my first stream started, got me to 1550. Now I'm back down again. But that's YouTube for you. Yeah, Bridget doesn't do videos. She just supports people. Come on, little man. Yeah, she's like, there's a few in here that 349. I had 1550 when I into my first stream tonight, because Talk of the Week, I guess he has 4 different channels, and I've seen him in a lot of channels lately, and he got all 4 of his channels to support me because I only needed 4, and now I'm back down again. So now I got to build back up again. Oh, okay. Yeah, Bridget tries to support everybody. Well, I try to leave a comment or leave a like. Hi. Hello, George. Not much, just chilling. Wait till you see the tag when I shared your live stream. What do you mean? I have nothing against them. Why would you ask such a question? Yes. I was just going to say that. Thank you. I was just going to say that. Thank you, Bridget. We were seeing what was going to happen. I was just giving him time to mess up. Okay, thank you, Dustin. Thank you so much, hon. Bridget beat you to it. I was just going to see what he was going to say. And when he asked that question, it's like, no, we're not racist here. I'm not racist by any means. I dislike people, some people, but I'm not racist. Thank you, Bridget. Because I live in a trailer park of different kind of nationalities. Spanish, Mexican, black, white, Indian. So, I can't remember what the people down there, where they're from. I can't remember what nationality they are. Italian. I mean, I'm German, Irish, Cherokee. I'm three kinds of Indian, Irish, and German. So, yeah. Usually, when it comes to trolls, we're all usually always right. Yep. Especially when you come in under a name like that. Yeah. Yeah. But I think I seen somebody in Kevin the Fam stream tonight that had a popular person's name as his channel or her channel, and it was a regular nice person. I can't remember the name though, but they were nice people. I think it was in Kevin's stream. Italian, French. Yeah, I'm Irish, Indian, Irish, Cherokee, Creek, and another one. And I'm German. Because my dad says that Reed is a German name. My last name is the German. You're Cherokee and Irish. I've never heard of that kind of Indian. Creek, Cherokee, and I can't remember the other one. I have it wrote down. I just don't want to feel like looking for it. I have them wrote down though, because a friend of mine on here did my history of my mom's side, and I'm three kinds of Indian, Irish, and German. Now my sister, my blood sister, she has a friend that's doing my dad's side, and she's not done doing it yet. And the lady's doing it for free, so my sister's not rushing her to do it. Full-blooded Irish. My mom was Irish and Cherokee because I was told way back in my history on my mom's side I have to look at it again, but there's Cherokee chiefs in my there's Indian chiefs in my thing on my mom's side. My dad's side was German and Indian. I know the Cherokee comes from both sides. The German comes from my dad's side. The Irish comes from my mom's side. Because I can't find it because I looked for it. But I have the history of some of my ancestors and where they came from, like Ireland. I mean, way back. I also have that, but I gotta find it. What are you doing, Maggie? Oh, I bet, Bridget. I bet. Ireland's probably beautiful too. Been to Edinburgh? Cool. Cool. I've never been out of the States. Out of the U.S. Heinz 57 there, Eagle. I'm kidding. But my brother, ways before he passed, we talked one time on the phone, and he told me, and if I can remember correctly, he told me that my ancestors on my dad's side, some of them came off of the Mayflower. I remember him telling me that. Some of my ancestors on my dad's side came off the Mayflower. Been to Loch Ness? Oh, I bet you that's pretty. Well, that's like me. You can tell I'm Indian with the high cheekbones and stuff. All right, all about vehicles. You have an awesome night. Congrats on selling your vehicle. Jim is, my husband is, I know he's Indian. I think he's Indian and Irish, I think. I can't remember it. I know he's Indian. He's got Indian. I'm not sure if it's Cherokee, but it's Indian. I have to look at his ancestor, his paperwork again. That's cool. That's cool vehicles. That's cool. That's cool. Okay. Okay. Sorry, Bridget. You know I have to light one. But this will probably be my last cigarette of the night. But it feels good to have real cigarettes. I bought 3 packs for $9. They're the cheap cigarettes here. What are you doing, little man? Yeah, so does he. And when I'm out in the sun for a long period of time, I don't really burn. Well, I haven't been in the sun that long in a long time but usually if I'm out in the sun a lot, or if I'm out at the beach or something, my skin doesn't burn, it tans. I don't know about nowadays, but back when I was young, it didn't burn. I've only been sunburned really bad one time, and that's because I fell asleep in the sun. I was laying on a beach lounge chair, and I fell asleep in the sun. But other than that, my skin tans, it doesn't burn. What are you doing? This is my youngest. This is Apache. This is my youngest. Huh, baby? Hi, sweetheart. Yeah, this is Apache. Say hi, Apache. I don't know. I was looking up names when I got him, and Apache just kind of stuck out. Plus, it's a strong name. I try to find strong names for the kitties. Baby. He loves his mama. Yes, he does. He's starting to grow. He's growing slowly, but he's growing. He's getting a big belly on him, ain't ya? Ain't worms, because I've already gave him a worm shot. Huh. What he wants is some wet food. Huh, baby? Plus, he just wants to give mama some loving. Hey. All right, Eagle Eye. Robin, what are you doing? What? I just fed you. I just fed you. Yeah, I mix wet food with some kitten chow, and that's what he eats, him and Flash. Robin egg. Get down. All right, you have a good night, Belinda. Have an awesome evening, sis. Bye, Belinda. What? You're not eating again. I just fed you, baby. You're going to wait till I'm done, and then I'll give you some food before I go to bed. How about papa-do-poop? That's okay. No problem. Welcome back. Tommy, what do you want? Boop, 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 boop. Now, Tommy, with your big butt, you ain't gonna fit up here. What baby? Come here. Oh, baby. Stinky butt. You got stinky butt, boy. Phew. I gotta quit giving you wet food. Stinky butt. But yeah. And it was funny the other night when I went live. Me and James and HSFL sat here and talked about our aches and pains, and I thought it was funny. It was fun. It was fun. All the broken bones and all the health problems and stuff we've been through and had, and baby boy, yes. Because my chats like this talk about anything and everything as long as it's clean. That I don't have restricted on. So, little man, what are you doing? I think my chat stopped. What? What? No. I'm never mean. The only people I'm mean to are the trolls that come in. Have an awesome evening, Bridget. Or I keep forgetting it's daytime where you're at. Bridget, have a beautiful, awesome day. I love you, Bridget. And Apache loves you. Have an awesome day, Bridget. What? You're not eating right now. Sorry, but no. Yeah, we talk about anything and everything on my chill streams. Anything that comes up. We talk about music, our aches and pains, stuff like that. Anything and everything. Animals, the paranormal, anything that wants to have a topic, that wants to have a discussion about something. Huh, baby? Too hot? Yeah, it's summer where you're at. Guys, Bridget's in England. I mean, Australia, England. Duh, Australia. So we're having our winter. She's having her summer. No, I'm talking to anybody. Talking about what we have and what we do on my live streams. I was talking to you. I said, have an awesome day, Bridget. when I'm not doing paranormal or reading cards. These are crystals. This is a rose quartz, Dustin. This is also a good protection and healing crystal. I think this is amber. I have my cross. Oh, wrong necklace. I have my cross that a sister on here sent me many, many, many months ago that was blessed by a priest, and I never take it off. And one of my other sisters on YouTube sent me this. It's an amethyst crystal. And I have a big snowflake obsidian that my sweet sister Carla sent me for Christmas. Shot girl. And I have a shelf full of crystals in my china cabinet. Okay. You can even ask, Dustin, when you go to your Catholic church, you can even ask the priest, tell him you don't want a rosary, you want a cross. Tell him you want a blessed cross. But a rosary will work, but it might make sure it's blessed. But it's better to have a cross. Because that's where my sister got this one from, was from her church. Even if you buy one offline, you can take it to him, your priest, and see if he'll bless it. Now, you can still go to one and ask. Yeah, I don't belong to one either, but you can go and ask. It never hurts to ask. Huh, baby? He's my baby. He's my little baby. He's so sweet. He's so sweet. Oh, sorry about that. Hi, Joanna. Hold on 1 minute. Joanna, I'll be right back. Melinda, I'll be right back. Sorry, guys, my cats are acting up in the back room. My kitties are acting up in the back room. That's okay, they're cool. Oh, please don't believe everything you read on YouTube. They ain't gonna do nothing. They trying to scare you. I've had people tell me that they're gonna come to my house and beat my butt. And they still haven't showed up. So don't believe everything a troll tells you. They're trying to scare you. Melinda? Hang on. Hang on. Back up. Back up. Hang on a minute. Yes, you can do that. Yes. Yes, I just messaged you. Hi, Awaki. How you feeling, brother? I thought I had you on Facebook. I wasn't sure, Melinda. I'm going to message you tomorrow, and I want you to follow my instructions to a T on how to make a mod, because you definitely need some. And anybody, no matter how many people you have sub to you, you can make a mod. Good. I'm glad to hear it, Obaki. I'm so glad to hear that. How many cats are next to you? I have one there, and then over there I have two and one behind me. There's none laying here tonight. They're all on the blankets and stuff because it's cold out. And I have to get a new heater tomorrow because that one's got a short in it. Or not a short in. I don't think it's a short because it works, but it'll come on and then it'll shut off. But it doesn't, the wires don't get hot or anything. I think there's a coil might be loose in the machine because it's see that one right there, because the cats knocked it over last time it was cold. Whoops. And I think they knocked something loose in it because it wants to come on and shut off, come on and shut off. It doesn't stay on long enough to warm the house up. That's good. It was good. It was short. It was short because not too many spirits were talking. There wasn't too many spirits talking. They weren't very talkative. So it was a kind of a short session. They weren't being very talkative the other night. Come on, little man. And this one wants loving. I know what he wants. He wants to eat. Don't you? Peanut's right next to the computer, so this is Patchy. This is Apache. He's starting to grow. It's taken a little time, but he's starting to grow. Not that I know of. Not that I know of. If they are, I don't feel or see them or hear them. Lately at night, when I lay down to go to sleep, I don't hear any. Every once in a while. Because usually, like I said, I can hear them when I lay down. I might have heard one or two last night, but I didn't hear. Not as much as I used to. What? I'm not going to feed you right now. Yes. Yes, I remember that. What? Yeah. They might be active, but they don't bother me. Hi, Lee. How you doing, honey? Thank you, Lee. Don't sneeze on my computer, boy. Talking to a Peanut. And then Tabby. This is Tabby. Still got a cold in your eye, don't you? I've been putting stuff on it. No. Tabby. Tabby. Tabitha. Short for Tabby. Short for Tabitha. Oh, man. I hear that stuff. It's painful. Yeah, Tabby. Short for Tabitha. My husband named her. What? Yeah, she's got a cold in her eye. She's got a cold in her eye. I have stuff for it, though. Whoa, careful. I love my babies. I love my babies. Be nice. You be nice. $4.72 down to. Yeah, it's probably not only, maybe it's not people unsubbing you. It's YouTube too. So you've got to take that into account, Melinda, because YouTube's been taking people's supporters. If you're not going to that person's channel, or they're not coming to your channel, they will take and leave in a comment, or from what Eagle Eye said, if you support them and you don't go to their channel or leave a comment or whatever, they'll take that sub from you after a while. And it's the same with the other way around. If they don't support you, if they support you and they don't come and leave a comment on one of your streams or whatever, they will take away from you. YouTube does that. So it's not always your supporters, it's YouTube too. It's not always just your supporters at YouTube, because I just made 550, and then I just looked at my sub count, and they took 9 away from me, or 6 away from me. Because YouTube does that. If there's dead channels that are supported to you, which means if they don't come and at least support you in some way or another, they'll take it away. Same the other way around. If you don't support a channel, they'll take it away. If you support a channel and don't support them, they take it away, I think. What? It's a boop, 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 boop. Yeah. So it's not only the supporters, it's also YouTube. Doing it. Getting rid of dead channels that don't support. Support, but don't support, if you get my drift. Yes, very true, Obaki. Yeah, I don't worry about it. I'm just trying, I just wanted to get to 550 because I was close. Ooh. Excuse me for a minute. What are you doing, Ebony? Whoa, Ebony. And I changed Raven's name to Ebony. Because Raven just didn't fit her. So I changed Raven's name to Ebony because it just didn't fit her. Cool. I can't wait to see your new when you go live again there, Abaki. Yeah, he got over being sick. Yeah, he is getting big. He is getting big. He does still have the sniffles a little bit, but he's better than he was, yes. Ain't that right, buddy? And he sleeps right here. When I have the computer out or I'm at the desk, he'll sleep right here. Don't sneeze on my computer. Because he'll face that way and he'll sneeze and he'll... And I have glass cleaner. I have stuff for computers and eyeglasses and TVs. So, and phones. I have the stuff that you only use for like computer screens and phone screens and TV screens. Been pretty good. I haven't been to one since last month. But I'm planning on going to one this month. I'm planning to try to see if I can go to a new cemetery. I want to go to a different one. Not saying that I don't enjoy that one. I just want to try and go to a new one. Hmm. Yes. If you go back and you watch that one and you read the comments, because Cardiac went over that and listened for me, and she wrote each thing that she heard in the comments and timestamped it. A lot of the spirits did not want me to leave that graveyard because they don't get many visitors. A lot of them don't get any visitors. Yes. Yeah, she has a keen ear for that. She helps me out whenever I ask her to go back and do one for me. Because I'm still tuning my ears. It's hard for me to understand them. But I do hear a lot. I just don't hear as much as a lot of people do. No. But they were heavy. I mean, when I was there, it's like they were crowding me. They were, I don't know if it was meant to be suffocating me or if they were just happy that somebody was there wanting to communicate with them. I'm not sure. Because that place, that abandoned cemetery doesn't get that many visitors. And because like the gentleman in the first video I did there was 2 videos from there because the spirits kept messing with my stream the first stream. They kept shutting my camera off and turning it on, turning my phone off, turning it on. And finally I just shut it down. Finally it just went. And when I asked the spirits to please let me go live, that if you want your voices heard, if you want to be heard, if you want to tell your story, let me go live so the world can hear you. And they finally let me go live. But in the first video, there was a gentleman there that was going around the outside of the cemetery because he lived like behind the cemetery. And he was telling me that the people that do occasionally mow the grass there, they run over tombstones and everything. And the people that pull weeds there on occasion, they don't care. And then he said that his property, which is behind the cemetery, his property has remnants of the old covered wagon trail back in the day. And he says that visitors to that cemetery are few and far between. I mean, some of the people do get visitors. Some of the people buried there, but very few. And there is people that go there and they pull weeds or they pick up trash, but very seldom. Yeah. But if you go back and you read the comments on the first and second one, from what I could tell, they didn't want me to leave. They wanted me to stay there. But the presence, when I got there, it was like when they figured out that I was wanting to communicate with them, that they didn't want me to leave. That it felt like not really negative, kind of, but not really negative, but like they were crowding me. It's like they were trying to find somebody here to visit us. And some of them graves, if you look at the second one towards the end, some of them graves date back to the 1800s. Because after the 1980s, there wasn't supposed to be any more people buried there. It's not owned by the county, it's not owned by the state, it's not owned by the city, it's an abandoned cemetery that people just take care of. Yeah, there's a lot of kid graves there. I mean, after it's even the thing I read online says that after the 1980s, it was illegal. I think that 1980s, it was illegal to bury people there after the 1980s. And there's a grave there that somebody. It's a new gravestone. I mean, not new, but 2007. So you know that's an illegal grave. But there's a big tombstone there, proud as could be, that says date of birth and date of death. Yeah. Yeah. Because what I've read online, that nobody owns it. People just go there, they take care of it, and there's few people that go visit their relatives there. Like the 2007 one. I'm sure somebody comes, and there's a few others that people visit, because I could tell when I'm there. Like if I was to go back there next week, I could tell if somebody's been there or not, because I remember what some of the graves look like. And like I said, there's a princess buried there. And the gentleman on the four-wheeler told me she's buried somewhere over by the front of the cemetery. But somebody stole her. She had a big metal or iron cross as her tombstone, and it's not there anymore. It's been stolen. And there are gravestones I wish I could figure out how to fix, because there was a couple asking me to fix their graves. And there was a couple that I walked over and I didn't realize it was a grave until I looked back and seen the gravestone, part of the gravestone, and I cleaned the gravestone. There's a lot of them there that would love to go there and just clean off the graves. Because a lot of the graves are in the ground, the gravestones, and you really can't see them unless you're up on them, because the weeds and stuff have grown over them. And there's a couple off in a corner that you can't even see because of the trees and the weeds and the vines and stuff. What, Gizmo? What? Yeah, it is sad. It's really sad. I know. Much like the one over here. I mean, it's connected to the cemetery behind it, or the funeral home cemetery. But in itself, it's its own cemetery because um, it's Hackney Riverview Cemetery. And the front of the old tombstones in front are a lot of old tombstones. I mean, especially in that one corner, there's a lot of old ones. But most of the new ones are in the back part of the cemetery, and they're adding on to that cemetery. I mean, on the other side of the road, they're putting trees up, and there's already somebody buried there. And it's owned by the county and by the funeral home. But you can tell that a lot of people don't come visit, or many people. I mean, there are people that come and visit at that cemetery in the older part of the cemetery, the front part where I go. I like to be in the front part because the graves look like there's not many people that visit. And the back of where the new tombstones are and stuff, the fancy ones, you can tell that a lot of them get visitors. What do you mean? Yeah, the two cemeteries I go to, one's almost right around the corner, and the other one's up the road a little bit. The two I go to. Now the other one that I'm thinking about going to, I'm going to look up some history on it if I can. Is a little bit more of a ways away, and so is the other one I want to look at. But I'm going to look up some history on it first, see if there's any history about it. Yeah, like the abandoned one, maybe maybe 2 miles, maybe a mile and a half from me. The other one's about 2 miles, a little over 2 miles. About 2 miles. Yeah, they're the closest ones. There's also one, I'm gonna look it up. There's one in a little town where his sister lives called Lithia, right up a little bit further than these two. But it's got tombstones dating back to the 1800s. And I'm like a lot of people on here, I like going to cemeteries where the graves are older graves. Because them older graves, a lot of them people don't have visitors. Because either their family has moved away or died. Yeah. Well, also, like I said, the abandoned cemetery, um, when they come in there to supposedly mow the grass and stuff, they run over the graves. they've knocked over, the guy said that they run over the graves, they knock over the graves, and they just don't care. And people, and I try, I'm like a lot of people, I don't walk on graves unless I know it's not there, unless I know that it's not, that I don't realize that it's there. Like I said, at the abandoned one, I don't, some of them I walked on and I didn't realize they were there. Because the grass and the weeds have grown over the tombstone itself so much that you can't see it. And like it said, there's 100 graves there with tombstones or some kind of tombstone or placard or whatever. Go, Gizmo. And actually, there's over 600 graves at that abandonment. They said there's over 600 graves at that abandoned cemetery, but there's only like 100 tombstones. Yes. I'm not sure. I'll have to get back to you on that. I'll have to get back to you on that. Because I'm not sure, to be honest with you. I'm not sure if it says how big it is. Let me look it up real quick. And then I've got to sign off of here. It's called the Sanford Cemetery in Riverview, Florida. And Belinda says that Patty, the G team, has been to this cemetery. But no, I don't want to take pictures. But I'm going to hang on. Come on now. Hang on a minute. No. Hang on a minute there. Okay. Now I'm going to send you some pictures of what they show online. I'm going to send it to your messenger. That's the cemetery. I just sent them to you. That's what the cemetery looks like. That's just from pictures online. And I don't know how old these pictures are, so I don't know if they're updated or what. But that's what the abandoned cemetery looks like. Actually, it's not really that big. It's not really that big. It's big enough, but it's not that big. Not as big as the other one. I mean, you take the front half of the one over here, take the front half of it, and take the back half of this one over here away, and they're about the same size. Yeah. They're about the same size. I figure the older cemetery at this one, the front part that I always go to, where the older cemetery, the graves are, put that one in this one, and they probably fit. Yeah, like I said, if you go back and watch both of them streams and read Cardiac's, where she's helped me listen, where she's listened and she's put in comments and time-stamped it, where each person said and where they said it, or which each spirit said. Yeah. And like I said, when I was there, it looked like it was like a heavy feeling, but it wasn't negative. It didn't feel negative. It really didn't feel, they were just like crowding me. There was kind of a negativity, but it might have been because they were surrounding me. Could be. Now there's a couple trees in there that have gravestones, graves around them. There's one grave. It's a biker's grave. Biker and his wife. And it's right under a tree. There's a lot of trees there, and a lot of the graves are buried under the trees, or next to the trees. Yeah. The biker and his wife are buried under a tree. The gentleman that the cemetery is named after is right in front of a tree, and he's got the tallest gravestone there. It's like an asterisk. I guess you can't. It looks like this. Think of this as a gravestone. Think of this stone and the way it's shaped as a gravestone. And his is the tallest one there. But it's not very big around. Not really. I mean, they might have been aggressive because they don't get much visitors. But when I did kind of start leaving there, they kind of felt like they were trying to reach in and grab my chest. But it didn't feel like they were trying to hurt me. To me, it didn't really feel like they were trying to hurt me. I don't know. Because I didn't feel pain. It's just like they reached in and was trying to grab me and keep me there, maybe. Maybe they were trying to keep me there, because they don't get many visitors. But it wasn't painful. It just hurt my chest because of my breathing. But it wasn't, it could have been, because if you, like I said, you go back and you read the comments, you can see a lot of places where they said, please stay. Please stay. I don't really want to go there at night because of the neighbors across the street. Mama Cat said that they went there a long time ago at night, and the neighbors called the cops on them. Because there's a neighborhood across from it, and then you see where the entrance is, where the big gate is, that's the entrance. There's no exit. That's the only entrance and exit to that graveyard. But this side of that iron gate, they're building brand new houses. Like there's the graveyard, and then there's a dirt road, and then there's a wall, and there's brand new houses going up. Hi, Carla. Hi, honey. Yeah, but if I went there at night, I'd have to park and walk in. I'd have to park somewhere else and walk all the way in. And I don't really think I would want to go there by myself. And Mama Cat won't go with me. She doesn't want to go to a graveyard at night. So when I go to a graveyard at night, it's going to have to be by myself. Because he won't go with me either. I don't think. No problem. No problem. No problem, Carla. I'm getting ready. I'm really actually getting ready to sign off, sis. It's after 3 a.m. And I should have been off of here at 3, but me and Obaki were talking about the abandoned cemetery I go to. Now you tell me whenever you look at them pictures really good, Obaki, and tell me what you feel there. Let me know on Messenger. What kind of spirits you think you feel there, negative or not? But let me know on Messenger, and I will get back to you tomorrow. Yeah, me and him were talking about the abandoned cemetery I go to. And I sent him some pictures that they had online of the abandoned cemetery. But I will talk to you tomorrow, Carla. I love you, sis. And I understand you had company. Have an awesome evening. Be blessed. Be safe. Sleep well. Peace, light, and kitties, family.